All right, hello friends, I'm Miss Natalie. We're going to do some ballet and tap. I just realized I forgot my tap shoes, but I'll grab them later. For our 4 to 6 year olds, of course, anyone can dance with us, but we are going to start with a little bit of a warm up. So I'm just going to start with my feet kind of loosely open. I'm going to look up and down like I'm saying yes please to somebody. And then we're going to say no thank you. So side to side. Good. And an ear to shoulder. Tick, top, tick, top. Good. Now we're going to use our shoulders to shrug up and then relax down. Up and down and up and down. One more. Now we're going to roll them up into the back. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now reverse. So bring them up to the front and down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Deep breath in. See if you can dive down, touch those toes. See if you can keep your knees super straight while you reach down to the floor. If you can't touch your feet, your shins are A-okay. There's no pressure to go all the way down. Let's roll our bodies up. And now we're going to sit down. Feet together. Butterfly position. We bounce those knees up and down. Good, I like to rock it out, loosen up my hips a little bit. Good, and we bounce those knees. I'm going to make my body sit up super tall. Good, and then sit super small. And then sit super tall. Good, and small. One more time, get as tall as you can. And then we're going to push our nose down to our toes. We're just going to hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, sit on up. Now pretend like your legs are frozen, like Queen Elsa. We're frozen. I'm going to stretch my body up and over to the side. Good. Feet together. And then we reach the other way. Good. There you go. Nice. And then we're going to sit our bodies up as tall as we can. Nose to toes. This time we count all the way to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so good. Now kick both legs out to the side. We're going to keep our knees as straight as we can, and I want you to flex your toes so that your knees and your toes are up to the sky. And we're going to do the same thing. We lean over, but don't let your legs move. Our legs are frozen. Good. We go the other way. Keep those legs still. Good. And now our elbows are going to go down to the floor. Keep your toes up to the sky. We're going to count backwards this time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, okay. Shake those legs together. My body's tall, my knees are straight. I'm going to point my toes. Push those toes down to the floor. Good, and then flex your toes up to the sky. Good, point them down. Perfect, there you go. Flex, and point, and flex, and point. Now this time I only want you to flex one foot. So I have one toe pointed and one toe flexed. And I switch. And I switch. And I switch, and I switch, and I switch. Very good. Both toes up, see if you can grab your toes. Good, now we're going to push our toes down and relax. Good. Let's stand on up. We're going to squeeze our feet together, but open up those toes. So stand up as tall as you can. Feet together, toes open. Hands on those hips for now. And I want us to say, first position! So good. Let's warm up our knees and our ankles. And we're going to say plie, plie, plie. Good. Then we're going to take our balloon up to the sky. And we say releve. Releve. Good. Now stay up on those releve toes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your balloons go. And this time pick up a beach ball. We're going to find our balance. Coupe. Passe. Back down to coupe, and first. So coupe means at the ankle, passe is up at your knee, coupe at your ankle, first position. One more each side, really find that balance. Try to push your knee open to your ear. Good, and back down. And it's like an elevator ride, so your toe can't bounce up there, but has to stay connected like an elevator and stay on the wall, and then it slides back down. Good, now the beach ball you have, we're going to give it a big kick. Hi-ya! Good, always back to first. Ba-ma, other leg. Big kick. Ba-ma, those hips. Before we do a battement, you have to slide your toe and we say tendu. Back to first. Tendu. Good, let me face front. Tendu. Tendu. Keep it on the floor. Slide and bring it back. Slide and bring it back. Good, now keep it out there. And it bounces around. Peek, 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 first. Good, other toe. Peek, 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 first. Now we're gonna put our fairy wings on. Perfect, and we're gonna do a bunch of jumps. But because our fairy wings are on, we're gonna jump very quietly. We're gonna start with sautés. Can you guys say sauté? Yeah, good. Sauté means jump. So super easy. Keep those feet together in first position. We're gonna do 8 super quiet jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Freeze. Are you still in first position? Good. Now we're gonna do échappés. So you jump open to second position and then jump back to first. You always use that plie. So always bend your knees, jump open, bend your knees, jump close. So we say échappé, échappé, slow motion, échappé. Now super fast motion. Échappé, 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 freeze. Good, are you still in first position? Perfect. Now we're going to do a jump called changement. Can you guys say changement? Changement, we use 5th position. So to stand in first, I'm going to bring my heel boop, 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 all the way to my toe. And when I do my changement, just means to change, I'm going to put my other foot in front. So I'm going to jump, I have my right foot in front, I'm going to switch it, move it to the back, and land in 5th position. So my heel's still at my toe, but my other foot's in front. And I can always see the inside of my foot. So I jump, change my feet. Good, jump, switch. Let's do 3 in a row. Changement, changement, changement. Good, one more time. Changement, changement, changement. Perfect. Now we're gonna go back to first. And I want you to say, pas de chat. Pas de chat. It's a step of the cat. We're gonna use our passe. And my knee is like an arrow. It's telling me you have to go that way. So I jump over there, I show my other passe, and then I go to first position. Pas de chat. Now I'm going to try the other leg. I go up to passe. My arrow's pointing that way, so I jump over to it, to my other passe, first position. Now let's put it together. Passe, passe, first. Your turn, let me see. Yes, that was perfect. Then we go the other way. Passe, passe, first. Yes! Oh my word, those pas de chats are so good. Excellent. Now my favorite jump, say grand jeté. Grand jeté. It's a large jump, so I'm going to back up, take a couple of quick steps. I'm going to throw one foot out in front of me, try to do the splits in the air, and I'm going to land on one leg in arabesque. Let's talk about it again. Do a couple of grunts. I kick one leg up in battement, and I land on one leg in arabesque. Grand jeté. So I'm going to take a couple of steps and leap. Yes, good. I'm going to try the other leg. Make sure I even it out. My left side is not so strong. Good, and leap. One more. Big leap. Yes, so good. Let's do one more move called pirouette. Can you say pirouette? Pirouette means to spin. So for ballet, this is how I want you to practice. We're in first position. Your arms and toe open, my foot out to the side. I'm going to bring everything in. So my arms come in, my foot comes up to passe. Do it again. Passe. Good, one more time. Passe. Now this time when I bring my foot into passe, my arm and my toe are going to whip me in. My body's going to turn, but my head's going to stay. When my body gets to the back, I'm going to flip my head over, and I'm going to keep turning. Yes? Can we put it all together? Tendu. Passe. Tendu. Passe. Use your arms too. This time we're going to do our pirouette. Boom. Good. Now use the other leg. Tendu, passe. Tendu. Let me see your passe, nice and strong. This time when we add our turn, my head stays, and then it snaps. I spot the front. Good. So when I do my pirouette, it looks like this. Boom. Good. Let's do a couple more on each side. Tendu, pirouette. Good. Other side. Tendu, pirouette. My socks are so getting stuck to this floor. It feels sticky. One more each side. Beautiful. Tendu. Whip it in pirouette. Last one. Tendu. Pirouette. Good. Now, we're going to learn a little dance. But it starts with your own dance moves. So you can do anything you want at the beginning. Deal? I'm going to play the song so you know what it is. So you can start to get used to the dance moves that you want to do. Okay? So you can do whatever you want here.
Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the
Hands up.
music, sing oh, hey, oh. Just move
Ready to do whatever you want.
Go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can
Hands up.
do it, sing oh, hey, oh.
Last time, anything you want.
That fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder.
Good, shake those hands all the way to the sky.
What you can do, prove to them you got the
Shake it
moves. I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing.
Good.
Yeah.
So that beginning, there's so much music. You get to do anything you want for that whole beginning. I just want you to hear the oh-ay-oh. And when she says oh-ay-oh, our hands go up when we shake it. Oh-ay-oh. So the beginning, you can do anything you want. You can jump. You can turn. You can crawl. You can do cartwheels. You can do anything you want. Just make sure you go oh-ay-oh. Okay? Let's listen to it again. I'll do my own dance moves too. So anything you want to do.
Don't think about it, just move your body.
Hands up.
Listen to the music, sing
Oh, hey, oh. Good. Now anything you want to do again.
Go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it.
Hands up.
Sing oh, hey, oh.
Last time.
Words, you got that fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder.
Good. Shake your hands up to the sky. Shake it up. One last time.
You got the moves.
And we can point
I
you.
don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing.
Good.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you. First position. We're going to start with our plie. 2, 3, 4. We're going to do big ba, ma, kick. Ba, ma, kick. Plie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba, ma, kick. Ba, ma, kick. Yeah. So from the beginning, remember you start with however you want to dance. Whatever you want to do. Hey. Whatever you want to do.
Don't think about it, just move your body.
Hands
Listen
up.
to the music, sing oh, hey, oh. Just
Good.
move
Anything
those
you want to
legs.
do.
Go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh, hey, oh. Show the world
Last
you
time,
got that
everything you want.
fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the world what you can
Shake those hands up.
prove to them you got the moves.
I don't know about you.
But I feel
First
better
position,
when I'm
plie.
dancing.
2,
Yeah, yeah.
3, ba, ma, kick.
Dancing. Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Again. Plie.
We can do
2,
this together.
3.
I bet you feel
Ba, ma,
like
kick.
you dancing. Yeah, yeah.
Chasse! Yes. That was so perfect. I threw those chasses in at you real quick at the end, but you got it. That was so good. So we're going to work on this dance for the next 2 classes. And then the 3rd class from now, we're going to do a showtime. So we'll ask our grown-ups to come watch. Deal? So make sure you remember this dance so that we can do a showtime. So let's practice one more time. Make sure it's really stuck in our brain. And then, we'll practice for a couple more weeks. But here we go. From the very beginning, anything you want to do. Let me see.
Hey. Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh, eh, oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh, eh, oh.
Last time, anything you want.
That fire, feel the rhythm get louder.
Hands up.
What
Shake
you
it up.
can do, prove to them you got the moves.
I don't know about you,
but I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah.
Mama.
When I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah.
Bend those knees. I want to see
We can do
diamonds.
this together. I bet you feel better
Good,
when
Mama.
you're dancing. Yeah, yeah.
Chauncey!
When you finally let go, and you say that solo, 'cause you listen to the music, say oh, eh, oh, 'cause you're confident, babe, yeah, and you make your hips sway. We knew that you.
Give yourself a clap. That was so good. Now we shall dance under the stars. So I'm going to turn my lights off. I know we don't all have disco balls at home. In fact, I don't even have one here right now. Oh my goodness. But I am going to turn my lights off, make it a little bit darker in the room. Maybe you can grab a flashlight to dance with, or maybe you just want to like open your blinds a little bit, let some sunlight in. Maybe you have a closet or a room next door you can turn a light on. Ah. So this whole next song is for you to do whatever you want. You can forget about Miss Natalie's dance moves for a minute and just have fun, you know. I just want you to dance, live, move, shake, groove, do whatever you want. Woo! All right, any dance moves, let's have fun.
What you sipping on? I got you talking crazy, looking at me sideways, always coming at me. Why you acting hard when you just a baby? Boy, I keep it real with you, but you tryna play me. Have you lost your mind? Open up your eyes. You must have confused me, babe. You must have confused me, There ain't no excuses, babe. 'Cause your mama raised you better than that. What you sipping on? I got you talking crazy, looking at me sideways, always coming at me. Why you acting like you never met a lady? I don't disrespect you, don't you disrespect me. I'm your mind. Open up your eyes. You must have confused me, babe. You must have confused me, There ain't no excuses, babe. 'Cause your mama raised you better than that. 'Cause your mama raised you better than that. 'Cause your mama raised you better than that. Have you lost your mind? Open up your eyes. You must have confused me, babe. You must have confused me, There ain't no excuses, babe. 'Cause your mama raised you better than that. Your mama raised you better than that.
Incredible. Take yourself a bow or a curtsy. Whew. I'm going to play a song just so that I can drink some water. So if you have water, make sure you drink some. And then we'll put all of our lights back to normal.
I'll top with a mouthful. But I couldn't be sweet. Yup, I'm a cutie in my own way. I won't play, follow the leaders. And I don't look like them, I ain't worried about it. I don't talk like them, I ain't worried about it. I know I'm a gem, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it, 'cause I'm a lady.
Yes, outer space. How cool.
I'm a lady.
All right. Oh, I need to grab my tap shoes. If you have tap shoes, I want you to grab your tap shoes as well. So on the count of 3, let's say tap time. A 1, a 2, a 3, tap time. If you have tap shoes, get them. If you don't, that's A-okay.
Show you a lady to the world. Say you're proud to be a lady. I know I laugh so loud, and I might cry too much. To all those judging eyes.
Okay. Tap shoes. Tap shoes. Tap shoes. Okay. I have an important tap shoe rule. When you wear these shoes, we have to remind our feet, no running. So let's look to our shoes for a moment, and I want you to tell them, no running, please. I didn't hear you. Let's try again. We'll do it together. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. No running, please. Okay, that's better. Now we need to know what is our magic number. What number do we count to over and over again in dance class? I'm going to tell you it's a secret. It's 8. Can we clap our hands and count to 8? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Perfect. One more thing. We have 2 shiny parts on these shoes. Just to make sure we're all on the same page, we call this one the toe and this the heel. Can we all please say toe? Perfect. And we're going to call this the heel. Can you all say the heel? Incredible. Let's stand up. Whew. No, not that song. All right, we're going to find our balance. You can do this with or without tap shoes, but I still want to use the part of the foot. So we're going to tap our toes. Keep your heel off the floor. Go faster. Good. Other foot. Tap that toe. Good. Now take your toe behind you. Good. Other foot. Good. And dig your heel. Other foot. Good. And do big, loud marches. Drop your heels down. Good. One at a time. We sweep the floor front and back.
This is a song about opposites. Let's start with big
So we'll
and
try our
small.
shuffles with really big feet.
This is big,
Whoa.
big.
Whoa. Whoa.
This
Oh
is
my goodness,
big,
this is so hard.
big.
Try again. Big sweep.
This is big,
Oh.
big.
Try the other leg too.
This is
Oh. You
big.
just can't balance like that.
This is small.
Small shuffles.
Small.
Oh my goodness, this
This
is so much easier.
is small. Small.
That's the trick, you just gotta make it
This
small.
is small.
Front,
Small.
back,
Small.
front, back. Good.
This
Shuffle
is
stop. Shuffle
small.
step. Shuffle step. Perfect.
Now let's do loud and quiet.
Loud stops.
This is loud, loud, loud. This is loud, loud,
Good. Now let me see stop
This
one foot.
is loud, loud,
Other foot.
This is loud.
Quiet, baby. This is quiet. Shh. This is quiet. This is quiet. This is quiet.
Now let's do fast and slow.
Okay, fast feet.
This is fast. Fast.
Oh.
This is
Oh.
fast. Fast.
Oh.
This is fast. Fast. This is fast.
This
Heel
is
toe.
slow.
Heel toe.
This is slow.
Heel toe.
This is slow. This is slow.
Certainly felt slow.
Now, let's do yes and no. This is yes.
You know what? Let's do parallels.
Yes. Yes.
Spank.
This is yes. 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 This is yes. 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 This is yes.
Good. Now wiggle that toe.
This is no. No.
Thank you.
No. This
Yes, now
is
use your toe.
no.
Other
No.
foot.
This is no. 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 This is no.
Perfect. Really fast. We talked about paradiddles, but we didn't really talk about paradiddles. So I want you to practice digging that heel. Your foot's in the front seat. When I pick up my foot, I'm going to make sure my toe hits the floor first. I'm going to spank the floor with my toe. And then I put it down. Toe, heel. Good. Let's try the other side. We're going to dig our heel, hit the floor with your toe on the way up, and then put it down. Toe, heel. So there are 4 sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll try the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to make it a little littler, so that it's easier to find my balance. Dig, spank, toe, heel, dig, spank, toe, heel. Paradiddle, paradiddle. Perfect. We also talked about shuffles, but we didn't really talk about shuffles. So it's important with shuffles that we only use our toe. Our heels cannot touch the floor. I'm going to find my balance like a flamingo bird. And I want to sweep the floor front, sweep the floor back to your flamingo pose, and then do a big stomp. So a stomp has weight, which means I have to then switch feet. And I go back to my flamingo bird. I sweep the floor front, remember with just my toe, my heel stays off the floor. I spank the floor back, and I do a stomp, which means I switch feet. Boop. So we say shuffle, stomp, shuffle, stomp, shuffle, stomp. Good. Now remember, if we want to get faster or make it easier, make it smaller. See, so our kicks, our shuffles don't have to be big, just little shuffle step, front back step, front back step, shuffle step. Let me see. Good, excellent. So shuffles have 3 sounds. A 1, 2, 3, front, back, step. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. One more thing, we also talked about faux lap. And I just want to make sure we know what on earth I was talking about when I said faux lap. So this is also important. You have to stay on your toes only for this move too. Whoa. So you stay on your toes. I'm going to sweep the floor forward, not backwards, just forward, and then I'm going to step on it with just my toe. And then my other foot that's in the back, I use that one next, and I kick it forward, and I step. I'm sweeping it forward, and then I step on it. So full lap only has 2 sounds. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Brush toe, brush step, brush step. But when we do flaps, I want you to think about kicking it down. So it's not so floaty. I want you to kick it down. So those 2 sounds are a little closer together. Flap, flap. 1, 2. Good, go ahead and try it with me. Remember, your heels stay off the floor. I would love it if you try doing these flaps with me, even if you don't have tap shoes on. Flap, flap, flap. Good. Now, just one tricky thing. I'm still balancing on my toes. I want you to do your flap, heel. Flap, heel. Brush, toe, heel. Brush, toe, heel. Yeah, you guys got it. So good. We're going to do a quick obstacle course, and then we're out of here, now that you've heard me talk a whole lot. So let's see, I have 2 markers and a hula hoop. If you have 2 markers and a hula hoop, that's great, but you don't have to have any of this. I'm just going to use it as a visual cue for you. So I'm going to put one place marker over here, my yellow, no, what color is this? Purple, good. My purple circle way over here. I'm going to drop this blue hula hoop. What color? Oh my goodness. Pink. I meant to say pink. My pink hula hoop right here in the middle of the room. And then I have okay, I know this one. A green, good, thank you, square. Green square? No. Oh no. What shape is this? Circle. Okay, thank you. My green circle. So I have 1, 2, 3. We're going to start on the one over here. I'm going to start on purple, so you'll start on one side of your room. And we're going to practice shuffle steps. Super easy peasy. I start like my flamingo bird. Shuffle, step on it. Then I'm going to switch feet, stand like a flamingo. Shuffle, step. I'm going to walk heel toe to the hula hoop. I'm going to jump inside the hula hoop. And I'm going to do my paradiddles. Para, diddle, para, diddle. Now I'm going to walk toe, heel. Toe, drop my heel. Toe, drop my heel. Switching it up. When I get to green, I'm going to practice both of my toes doing tick, tock, tick, tock. Yes? And then I'm going to go back. And I'm going to go up on my toes. Flat, flat, flat. So brush toes. Inside the hoop we do, what move? Paradiddle. Paradiddle. Good. Now I'm going to practice my flat heel drops to get back to purple. Flat heel, flat heel, flat heel. And I do shuffle steps again. Shuffle step, shuffle step. Okay? So whether you have place markers or not, just know that you're going to be moving side to side, and we're going to do it a couple of times together. So we start on our first place marker. Let me see those shuffle steps. Good. Nice. All right, we walk heel toe to the hoop. When you get to the middle of your room, hair up, diddle, swing, swing, toe, heel. Good, paradiddles, nice. Now we're going to switch it and walk toe, heel. Toe, heel, toe, heel. Good. So you can see the place marker, both toes pick up. Tick, top. Tick, top. Good. and then we do our paradiddles again. Good. Now fall left heel. Brush, toe, heel. Brush, toe, heel. Good. And shuffle step last time. Shuffle, step. Good. Give yourself a clap. So make sure you play clean up if you put stuff out. But I need you to give yourself a great big hug. Ugh. And on the count of 3, we're going to say, I'm awesome! 1, 2, 3. I'm awesome! Good. Now if there's someone else in the room, if you have a grown-up brother, sister, or nanny, I want you to point to them and say, you're awesome! Thank you, friends. Take one last bow with me as our way of saying thank you. Thank you for your time and your energy and being here with me today. You did a great job. I hope I see you next week. Again, my name is Miss Natalie. Have a great rest of your evening. Make sure you're washing your hands. Drink lots of water. And tell your grown-ups you love them, you know?